hey, we're doing Half-Life games, will we get Hunt Down the Freeman? That's actually a good, I think that's a good, this is Black Mesa, and that's an interesting thing. This is the good side of Half-Life fan games to Hunt Down the Freeman's bad. Where Hunt Down the Freeman was a fucking travesty. Black Mesa was a very, very, very long and slow development to make something that is a really good, essentially, remake of Half-Life 1. It's, that's pretty much what they did. Remade the whole game, all new textures and models and game, like, it's following, like, the same thing as much as it can, but it changes things up, and the sort of last third of the game, Zen, has been completely redone and made much better, a much more enjoyable experience. So, we're gonna play Black Mesa. So, Half-Life. It's interesting because Half-Life is a game that a lot of people probably haven't played. It's old enough now that a lot of the younger gamers probably know of it, but probably have not played it. It was like the original Half-Life when it came out in 98 was like revolutionary. It significantly changed how first-person shooters played. And you can see that from the intro here. You start this game, it's a first-person shooter. And you're starting on a train going to work. And you have to realize that, like, the vast majority of first-person shooters were game starts and you're, like, shooting people. You have a gun and you're just running around shooting people. If there was any story, it was very, very quick and simple, and then you're shooting people in levels. The objectives oftentimes were not like story-based or anything. They were often just, kill the bad guys and get to the door that ends the level. So this game starting with essentially like take in the atmosphere, look around. You're going to work. It's a normal day for the protagonist here.
This train is inbound.
And that was really fucking cool. And they were also showing off their tech with all the stuff going on. Now again, this is not, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. This is not the original Half-Life, but this is still this intro sequence is still very, very much faithful to the original, if graphically improved. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna mention something else. What are we gonna, I don't remember now.
Submitted your identity to the retinal clearance
Something about first-person shooters.
You must report to Black Mesa personnel for processing before you will be permitted into the high-security branch of the transit system.
But yeah, just again, like, you're going to work. What do we got? It's kind of low res, but dormitories,
due to the high toxicity,
terminus, security, ballistics, AM labs.
No smoking, eating, or drinking are permitted within the Black Mesa transit system.
I don't know why the game seems... I'm getting, like, stuck in this tram a little bit on things. It's weird.
At all times. Do not attempt to open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station platform.
Where are you going to sit in this tram? You come into this tram to go to work. Where do you sit?
Passengers are to remain seated.
You're going to sit one of the side seats, or you're going to take one of the priority seats?
If it is necessary,
And hope no one comes in that's taking the priority seats.
should be evacuated first. Please stay away from electrified rails and Proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives.
Backwards facing seat? You're one of those crazy people. I always remember this door with the weird three-part, like, lock. Now there's gonna be a loading screen. Yep. That was another thing about Half-Life, was the sort of, the seamlessness of just having levels that just go into levels, that just go into levels, that just go into levels, and not having, like, really... Oh, there he is, Gordon Freeman, age 27.
Will commence this evening at 1900 hours in the Level 3 facility.
Education. He has a PhD from MIT in theoretical physics. Theoretical physics.
Remember, more lives than yours may depend on your fitness.
Research associate. Ah, here's one of our laser generators. What? There's another one of our laser generators. First experience of this was the wonky PS2 port. Oh my god.
Do you have a friend or relative who would make a valuable addition to the Black Mesa team? Immediate openings are available in the areas
Same with
of
Deus Ex.
materials handling and low clearance security. Please contact Black Mesa personnel for
What was
further
I saying? Oh yeah,
information.
seamlessness. Oh, it was like this disaster response priority, discretionary, essentially meaning he's bottom of the list in case of a disaster of getting out.
Or other high-tech disciplines, please contact our civilian recruiting team. The Black Mesa facility.
Seamlessness. The levels don't have, like, again, compared to contemporary stuff like a Quake or a Doom or a Blood, there was no, like, start level, end level screen. You know, you didn't get, like, a bunch of kill counters and how long you took to finish the level. The game just kind of seamlessly goes from one part to the next, to the next, to the next. Sort of keeping everything more or less like a contiguous just experience from start to finish. And similarly, the fact that there are no traditional cutscenes in this game, that outside of maybe like one or two moments, you never lose control of the character, and you're never taken out of the character's perspective. You're always seeing everything, every little story beat, every little event is all through first person. I wonder who that guy is.
Contact your radiation safety officer immediately. Work safe. Work smart. Your future depends on it.
Like how you get the work safety thing when there's this radiation hazard going on here.
Now arriving at Sector C test labs and control facilities.
Here we are.
Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity.
Again, such a interesting thing. I remember playing this game for the first time
Be sure to check your area for
and
personal
being
belongings.
like, wow, like the
Thank you,
original
and have a
way
very
back when,
safe
and being
and
like, holy
productive
shit, this is
day.
so cool. You're just like, you're just doing. I loved replaying the first couple chapters over and over just because it was so different from a lot of first-person shooters.
Looks like you're running late. You know, Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts.
Oh, really?
Guess his bar tab must have finally caught up with him.
That's a reference to The early beta models for Gordon in the original Half-Life had him have a little ponytail. Anomalous Materials.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess.
Just one of those
We're
days.
also having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
Get away from there, Freeman. I'm expecting an important message.
It's cute. They have a little IM chat here, and you can see they're using the original models. It's cute.
And Dr. Engels, please report to Lambda Reactor Complex for audit.
What are you
review.
doing still
Scheduled
running around
in
up here?
15 minutes.
Good morning, Dr. Freeman.
Good morning, Dr. Freeman.
But the thermal protection system seems to be online now.
Good morning.
Those TPS reports have gotten progressive. You're living in the
So this area has been a little expanded in the original, excuse me.
Morning, champ.
Hello.
Oh, so look, you can do the thing. Someone's lunch is in the microwave.
Good heavens!
What the hell? You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
We will never hear the end of this.
Yeah, you best make like an atom and split. 'Cause that was you-know-who's lunch.
It's funny. This guy has a lot of jokes. He just said you best make like an atom and
I
split.
would
You can
want
keep
to
hitting
be
E on
around
him.
when the good doctor rears his head.
You kidding? I wouldn't miss this for anything. He'll be fit to be tied. You better make like traffic and jam. You better make like a prom dress and take off. You better make like a baby and head out. You better make like a bread truck and haul buns. You better make like diarrhea and run. You better make like a nut and bolt. You better make like a missile and cruise. You better make like a busboy and get the fork out of here.
That
You
one.
better make like diarrhea and run.
Yes, he's got like fucking like 6 or 7 of those. And the rivalry begins, yes. The very one-sided
Why do
rivalry.
we all have to wear these ridiculous
He
ties?
said the line.
Welcome to the
HEV Mark IV protective system.
for
Use in hazardous environment conditions.
high
Impact reactive armor.
activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon selection system activated. Mission level monitoring activated. Communications interface online. Have a very safe day.
I love how it always says, have a very safe day. There's the baby, the mysterious baby in Freeman's locker. Well, the photo of it. What the fuck is this? Polish. Huh.
Hello? Hello? Could somebody get me some toilet paper? Oh, thank heavens. I'm in dire need of some toilet paper.
There you go, bud. Have to adjust the audio a little bit. Now you can run.
I remember my days in the hazardous environment. I hope to return to normal.
Go right on through, sir. Looks like you're in the barrel today.
Looks like you're in the barrel today. Innovative. Our tram system is really cool. Oh, that's good. Always looking to the future. Worldwide knowledge and fluid dynamics. Proud sponsor of the New Mexico Adopt a Highway Litter campaign. All right, this is in New Mexico. Security force. When it comes to protecting science, this guy's on your side. Quick, someone count the stars. Are there an accurate amount of stars in the flag? Hydroelectric dam. Working as a
I've often
team.
been told my left side was better.
You know, this shit was so cool as a kid. I loved the idea of just like having a moment of calm in a video game. Where like nothing, where you're just kind of doing stuff. You're going to work. It's a normal day.
It's
Nothing's
nothing to worry
weird.
about.
50, how many are there meant to be? Okay, I'm just a lot of times it's easy to just be lazy and get like a flag with less than 50
Harness the
stars.
wind photonic energy to ensure resonance control.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Look at this litter. Litterer.
Most of the simulation results were perfectly acceptable, you know.
Why'd you litter,
Ah,
lady?
if another instrument
Look at me. Look,
malfunctions
she's giving me the side eye. She
I'm going to
knows.
explode.
Please relax. Things could be much, much worse.
Ah, Gordon, there you are.
Hey, it's
Nice
Kleiner.
of you to finally join us, Doctor. We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the
Mass spectrometer to 105%.
Bit of a gamble, but we
We
needed
need the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it. They're waiting for you, Gordon.
In the test chamber.
Right. Come on then. I'll walk you down. Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment.
Yeah, so Black Mesa does a little bit more to tie this into Half-Life 2, where these two scientists in Half-Life 2 are supposed to, or in Half-Life 2, these two random scientists that were just like random NPCs are given like more of a role and actual characters.
Oh, it's about to go critical.
What in the blazes is going on with
Yo,
our
sweet new
equipment?
motherboard. Free motherboard.
It was never meant to do this in the first place. Oh,
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves, Eli. Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
Boop boop. Alright. Now, I have Gordon Freeman has a PhD, and his job here is to push things into laser beams.
oh, there you are. Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
Ah, here he is.
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a
Oh,
bit
so
from
this guy is
standard
voiced by the
analysis
Stanley
procedure
Parable
today,
narrator.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
and potentially the most unstable.
Now, as long as we follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't feel...
Gordon doesn't need to hear
He's
all
a
this.
highly trained
A
professional.
highly trained professional.
Eh.
We've assured the administrator that nothing will...
I don't feel highly trained.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Testing. Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. Now, if you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, that way we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives. Very good. We'll take it from here.
Yep, man, that's half of Gordon's job here done.
Emitters in 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing predictable phase arrays.
Now you just stand and look at the laser until the crystal comes up.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Gordon, what is your job here? What is your education?
We cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please.
How much did this science machine cost to build?
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem. Probably. But I'm showing a small discrepancy in... Well, no. It's well within acceptable bounds again.
PhD in shop trolley boy.
We've just been informed.
How much taxpayer dollars went into this giant laser beam to scan crystals?
Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
There it is.
Standard insertion.
For a non-standard specimen.
Get away from the radio! Oh my God! Shut it down!
Shutting down!
Oh God!
Shut it down!
Let me out! No! This was a mistake! This is what you get when you try to play God! Oh. Well, these guys look friendly. I'm sure they won't be really annoying. Oh, these guys look friendly. I'm sure they won't be really annoying. Unforeseen consequences. Yeah, that's one fucking way to put it. Alright, the game starts. And again, a lot of first-person shooters at the time would have had the game start like here. Once everything's gone to shit and there's a bunch of violence and explosions and dead people. Don't remember Black Mesa's. Black Mesa's music is amazing. This game has amazing music. It's different than the original game's music, and they use it more than the original game, but I think it's still really good. You gotta remember, this isn't trying to be like a one-to-one remaster. This is very much a remake, and they do take artistic liberties in certain places, but I do think the music is really good.
No telling what kind of danger is. My God.
That was like Hans Zimmer Interstellar levels of good there. Yeah, that was very... That is actually, now that you mention that, that does feel very Zimmer-esque.
I'm certain the rest of the science team will help.
I need a button to like just play the Crisis 2 theme anytime I want it. I need a button that I can just play like that one part of the Crisis 2 theme I like, where it goes bram, 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 bram. Oh yeah, this part happens. This guy's not gonna live. This guy's not gonna be in the sequel. Ah. Oh, right, the laser hallway. The hallway where we store all the lasers. Laser, caution. Laser, caution. Laser, caution. So, there's a thing here when you hit this button, an elevator falls with a bunch of people in the elevator and they all die, but it still triggers even if you go the other way. So I'm not going to hit the button. So it's not my fault that those people died. That happened all on its own.
Gordon? Gordon! Man, am I glad to see you. What the hell are these things, man? And why are they wearing science team uniforms?
Are you really that dense?
Lead the way, sir.
Don't let them get near you. Smart.
So, unlike the original game, they did make this security guard invulnerable, so you can't just lead him into a bunch of zombies and get his pistol early. Also, this game, it does it a little different too, where I think you would have the crowbar by this point in the original, but here they wait a little bit.
You want some more? Like that? Huh?
Ooh.
That would look nice in my throat.
This shit is something out of a sci-fi movie.
Shit, something out of a sci-fi movie.
Hey, you be careful in there, Doc.
Most of the voice acting in this game is a pretty good facsimile of the original. They do a good job trying to keep the same, like, make them sound similar. Is the lasagna okay?
Sorry, Nav.
Hey, I got one.
Nope. I cyber, thank you.
Okay, Doc. Grab what you gotta grab, but don't dawdle.
Grab what you gotta grab, but don't dawdle. Nothing to grab. Pretty sure someone else's locker's open. Hello. Ow.
Hey, did you hear something?
Dude, shoot the zombie. Oh, never mind. I want a soda pop. Unfortunately, the Unfortunately, you have to use. You got it's a different thing now. You have to check again. They've changed because of the name change.
Let me get out of your way there.
There you go. Get him.
Nobody back home is gonna believe this.
No, probably nobody is gonna believe that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to call for help.
Alright, so yeah, you lose him here, and you can go back out here to the tram, and then there's a guard here, and he dies. Bye. There's a lot of human misery in this game. There's a lot of people dying.
Code red, emergency situation. Possible biocontamination.
Here you get your crowbar. A little later than the original, but still. I forgot to go here earlier on. You could see the G-Man talking to a scientist in here. I forgot. Gun. So your Half-Life 1 pistol, your Black Mesa pistol. In Black Mesa, it looks more like it, but it is clear still in the original. It's a Glock. It is a Glock of some variety, like a Glock 17. It is one of the most handgun-ass handguns in real life and in video games. It is like two rectangles that shoot bullets. You know, it's like that's what the Glock is. The Glock is like a gun as designed by a 12-year-old in terms of like draw. If you told a 12-year-old to draw a handgun, they would draw you something that looks like a Glock. To be fair, it's a good gun. You got two fire modes with this, which is you got like a single, like a slower semi-auto like this, which is more accurate, and then the alternate is you like fire wildly, but the accuracy is just insane. This game also does two different reloads. It does reloads on empty, and it does reloads, partial reloads, and that will be really relevant with one gun, which we will get later. Yes, the PS2 version of Half-Life used the HD weapon pack models, which are a bit controversial because for a lot of them they change the guns entirely, which is really strange. The pistol becomes a Beretta, and the submachine gun, which is clearly supposed to be like an MP5 type thing, becomes like an M16 kind of thing, like a very old school like M16 with like the Vietnam era almost, with like the big barrel sheath and the underbarrel grenade launcher. Oh, wow. That was unfortunate. Your introduction to the barnacles. G-Man. It's the G-Man. Oh, Hound Eye. The weird three-legged space dogs. I like them. I've always liked the Hound Eye. Sure, the shotgun is the same, mainly because it's a video game shotgun. Your options are usually like a Spaz 12 or a Remington. Yeah, it's like a Remington or like a standard or a not Mossman, Mossberg. I think I'm thinking of, like the sort of like shotgun-ass shotguns that exist. Or the SPAS, because video games love the SPAS. Can probably blame Jurassic Park for part of that.
Oh, thank God. Listen, I know where you can find some more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here. Take me with you.
That and T2. Oh, yeah, right.
Go, man, go!
Open.
Oh, safe haven. Oh. Well, at any rate. Over there's the weapons I spoke of.
What do we got? Some ammo. Oh, grenades.
I've had my fill for excitement.
Got some... I never remember grenade names, but these are the ones that are the pineapples, because they look like pineapples. Oddly enough, they do look like pineapples. You fucker. That was rude. Oh, here we go. Oh. Vortigants. Damn it. This game, again, you're doing combat, you're doing action, you're running around, but it's still a bit of a slow burn. Like, you only got a pistol, some grenades, you're still kind of just like... It picks up. This game gets, like... There is a good sense of... escalation. Come on. Come on. There we go. I remember in early versions, you would have to use this vent, and then you'd go all the way around, and it was pointless, and I think they just made it so that this vent is the one that you climb into. So, this game loves vents. This game loves putting head crabs in vents. And this game has less vents than the original did. There are actually some segments later on in one of the later chapters, not too far away, where there was like a vent maze. There was just like this fucking nonsense maze of vents, and they just got rid of it because it was absolutely pointless, other than just like to make the level longer. Half-Life 1 is an immersive sim? No, but sure, I get the joke. Vents mean immersive sim. An immersive sim is like, it's like pornography. It's hard to define, but you know it when you see it. It's like, what exactly is the line between an immersive sim and non-immersive sim? I don't know, but I know it when I see it. All the blue goo. Oh, well, rip. Oh, good. That didn't happen. You didn't see that. So another thing about this game was that it's not just it was again, the idea was like, okay, we want to make a smarter first-person shooter. We want to make a first-person shooter that is not just shooting. That there's more to it than just constant just gunfire, 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 gunfire. And the motto of the game was it was like run, think, shoot, live, or something like in that order. Some other order. And the idea being like, okay, you're not just going to be shooting enemies, running around hallways shooting enemies. You're going to have to do some platforming. You're going to have to do some puzzling. You're going to have to do a little bit more than just pew pew. This is a bull squid. I hate these things. people dying next to first aid stations and first aid kits. Like, come on.
Is 100%.
Not even trying. Like, do you even want to live? Is this the, this is the famous, coming up, I think. Yes, here is the famous box smashing room. This is one of those rooms where Half-Life is pretty good with having areas that feel somewhat sensical in terms of what their purpose would actually be. It's better here, but in the original, it made no fucking sense. This room was like a plain, featureless room with just these boxes that got like led into like a crusher. Where here, with more detail, it's clearly like some sort of like cargo transfer room. It's still not great. It still kind of feels like a box smashing room. Also, here, I don't remember, I think in the original they're physicsed. The boxes have physics and they would move when you jumped on them, which actually made this a huge pain in the dick. Because it was very easy to like land on one and then just like wobble off of it. Here they come. Hound Eye's fun. Is this office complex now? Yes, I think it is. Office complex? Office complex. Oh no. It's a very complex office.
Oh, Gordon. I didn't know it was you.
Just ignoring the scientist, he has nothing interesting to say. Was there a head crab? That's like a net negative. I got like no ammo out of that. Oh, is this where you have the radio playing the emergency system? Yeah, it is. Wait, shh, shh, everyone shut up. We gotta listen to the music is gonna be muted for a second. The emergency broadcast tones are always so fucking creepy.
The following message is transmitted at the request of local authorities. At 9:47 a.m. Mountain Time, a disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all residents within a 75-mile radius of the facility. and on-site military has been dispatched to provide assistance. Make sure to bring an emergency supply of food, water, clothing, first aid kit, flashlights with extra batteries, and battery-powered radios. Follow local evacuation routes, which have been marked by
I'm a sucker. I hear the emergency broadcast thing and I immediately get like goosebumps. Correct pickup, avoid hernia.
Hey! One of these little buggers latched onto my buddy's head. Gotta get that thing off before... Hey! Wait! What the hell? Thanks. I owe you one. Here, let me get this open. I got some supplies in the back. If you want, go take
Yeah,
a look.
your buddy's not doing so well, man. Oh, hey, a shotgun. Hey, definitely not a SPAS 12 like we were just talking about. It's a little different. They gave it like a weird sort of shroud, barrel shroud, and like a Picatinny rail at the back, but still, it's pretty similar. It's definitely like the same gun. Like, that's mean. It's a bit late. I should have done a head crab counter.
Let's see how you like it.
It's interesting how I don't really think about how like there's a decent amount of like body horror in this series. The head crabs are pretty much like the head crab zombies are like a body horror, being like turned into like a meat puppet by like a fucking alien that annihilates your head. The oh, there's the hound eye watching TV. Look at him. You fuckers. He's watching the static on the TV. The Combine, like, turning people into, like, weird husks and shit like that. There's some fucked up stuff in this game series.
Power 90%.
Ravenholm, yeah. Right, the turrets. I forgot about these things. So there is a wait, is it here? No, it's somewhere else. I'm thinking of... There's like a secret, maybe not like a super secret, but there's like an alternate path you can take with one of those turret things.
Power 90%. Power level
Is 100%.
I heard screams up ahead. You first.
You first.
I'll secure this area.
No, you're coming with me.
Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, let him have it.
Actually, no.
This is
You
as
can have
far
like
as I
a
go.
posse in this level if you manage to keep all these guys alive.
Watch your head, Doc.
No, stay.
Let's get this over with.
I had to take all those shots so the security guard didn't eat it. Vents branching paths to take rich characters. I like that pause there. It is an iSim. No, 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 it's not.
Ammunition depleted.
All right, I'm ready.
Stay back! Take her! It's not my time!
Don't worry, he's human. If you're trying to escape, I'm coming with you.
I'm not so sure we should go to the surface. What if the world finds out what we're doing down here?
Suit yourself, Clifford.
Clifford.
All right, which way out of here?
Man, how
Fools.
cool is this?
I'm going to wait for a more commodious rescue squad.
All right, now we have scientist and security guard. I'm sure they will live. Oh fuck.
Well played, sir. Well played. Excuse me.
I'm sure they won't get in my fucking way all the time. Yeah, this is the alternate path. You can go up into the ceiling here.
Power 70%.
This is the more expected way to go. So the Vortigaunt's laser beam is, I'm 90% certain that if you are in line of sight when they get it off, why did I say that? When they shoot it, it will hit you. Like, it's essentially hit scan unless you break line of sight. So it's one of those things where you have to kind of like dip in and out of cover to avoid getting hit by it.
I just overheard a secure access transmission. Soldiers have arrived. They're coming to rescue us. Of course, I have my doubts that we'll live long enough to greet them.
Quake Shambler program. I've never played Quake.
Be careful up ahead.
I don't know what Quake is
You
like.
know where to find me.
I'm going to stay here and wait for my colleagues.
Maybe I should add Quake to the list. What's the good way to play Quake nowadays? I've probably played like a little bit of Quake, if you know what I mean. Doctor, please.
This is as far as I go.
Be careful up ahead.
I think Night Dive did a re-release. I will definitely check after stream. I will see. I have been looking at GOG recently for things to play, like going back into games that are real old that I've never played. I remember how to turn this fucking turret off now. You gotta go the way I said you should go, and you didn't go because that's not the way to go.
Minor lacerations.
Like, I was looking at GOG. Okay, here's a spoiler for a future stream. I bought, for like $1.20, I bought Thief. The original Thief. Because I have never played Thief. That didn't happen. Oh, we're back here. God fucking damn. Thief, that's no iSim. Half-Life on the other hand. Thief is more iSim-y from what I've seen. There we go. And now my friends can come up here. It's like a proto-iSim up there with the original Deus Ex.
Go, go.
I think, like, Deus Ex is, like... Deus Ex is really good. The original Deus Ex is such a good, like... I don't know if that's, like, the first thing they made, or... But, like, that type of game, it's... Even to this day, it's, like, such a good single-player, like, I guess you would broadly just call it, like, an RPG. And, like, you know, an iSim. It's just so good. I'm so happy I played that. I don't know why it took me so long to actually play that.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Lead the way, Gordon.
Lead the way, Gordon. I like how everyone knows Gordon. You go through this entire massive facility that's like 80 billion square kilometers, and every single employee is like, "Oh, Gordon! What's up, Gordon? How's it going? Gordon, did you do this?"
This is my little corner, and I'm sticking to it.
And some old Doom people on it. Ah.
Hey, what are you still doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in to save us.
You're so old. You should retire.
Roger that. Let's run like hell.
That man is so old.
Lead the way.
Ready when you are.
Grandpa, what are you doing working at the security in the massive government facility?
Watch out!
Ammunition depleted.
What's it for that?
Watch your head, Doc. Let me get out of your way.
So then you go here and you leave him at this door because you eventually can come around. He may actually be 2 days from retirement.
I'll stay
Yeah.
back here.
I'll watch your back. Lead the way, Gordon. I've got my little corner, and I'm sticking to it.
Menus in video games. Yo, I love menus in video games. They're like one of my favorite things. I love going to a cafeteria or a restaurant in a video game and actually having a legible menu. Anyway, what we got? Okay, burgers, hot dogs, and pizza. Quarter pound burger, $3.50. Half pound burger, $4.50. Okay, remember, this isn't like 1997 or something like this game. So, quarter pound cheeseburger for $1, $4. half pound for $5, a chicken burger, a veggie burger, hot dog, jumbo hot dog, pepperoni pizza, cheese and tomato pizza, chili and curry, chicken chili, beef curry, or beef chili, chicken curry, beef curry, soup, tomato mushroom, tomato chicken mushroom, beef taco, chicken taco, beef chili burrito, vegetable burrito. Vegetable burrito's $2.
Hey, does this vest make
Fries, sides, small fries, large fries, onion ring, baked beans, spaghetti. I can get spaghetti, mixed veg, drinks, Alpine Hue, Cola Bola, Rudda Grape,
We lost?
coffee, hot chocolate.
Sounds right.
It's not a very healthy menu. Like, is there any, like... Okay, you want to eat healthy. What are you buying off this menu? You can't... It's a pretty solid menu. I will say that. It's not the healthiest menu, but it is a decently large menu.
What? Sorry, I spaced out there for a minute.
But, like, you're trying to eat health... I'm guessing, like... You get the spaghetti and the mixed vegetables. Chicken soup and mixed veg, yeah, or like a tomato soup or a mushroom soup too. That's probably be pretty healthy. Depending on what's in the chili and curry, it could be okay. You don't really have do they have water? Can I get a water? What if I guess like it's surprisingly like the most healthy of these drinks would be the coffee. If you have the coffee black, that would be pretty healthy. Mushroom would be full of cream. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm guessing you'd be sticking to the tomato or the if it's like a nice light tomato soup maybe. But mostly the chicken probably.
Are you sure we're going the right way? No, sir.
How big is that pepperoni pizza for $3.50? Chicken soup is I don't even know what that word you just wrote is, Plagueling.
In here. Is there no safe haven from these abominations?
What does that word mean? Oh yeah, she just stays here. You can't save her. She's dead. Oh, chicken leek rice. Okay. I've never heard of it described like that. Like, oops. Get fucked. 8-bull squids. They're so fucking annoying. A little more. Kind of just did it the reverse. Oh well. Man, this game loves vents. When I think vents in video games, I think Half-Life. Valve loves vents. They loved it. Every single Half-Life, vents. So this area, I think, used to be, or like somewhere around here, there was like a fucking nonsense garbage maze of like vents in the original version, the original Half-Life, and they just cut it out because it sucked.
65%.
Same with one of the later chapters where they cut out like a huge amount of it because it always just sucked. And they didn't know really what to do with it, so they like just trimmed it up a lot. And that's why it's like a third of the length that it was in the original. These vents used to scare me as a kid playing this game. And it was more of a Half-Life 2 thing. The zombie parts actually used to scare me as a kid. I didn't like any of the zombie levels, the levels where you actually had to deal with the zombos.
Freeman! Good heavens! You gave me quite a scare.
Sidearm army, huh? Don't count on the cavalry finding us down here, Doc. You bet. I got your back. Yeah, let's go.
Lead the way, Freeman.
But with all the elevators out of order...
We can still climb. Okay? Don't worry, sir. I'll keep you covered.
I refuse. Lead on, Gordon.
Alright, so look, we have like a whole fucking posse now. Look at this.
Sorry, Freeman.
Ah, NPC squad. Ow.
More buggers. How do you like that? Don't let them get near you. My bad, Freeman.
There's no way I can make that jump across that shaft. I failed physical education.
Guess that means I'm playing babysitter.
So yeah, it's actually, they gave these NPCs a little bit something to do where they actually kind of just like, they actually kind of like do a little thing instead of before you would just kind of walk away and leave them here. You're still going to walk away and leave them here, but at least now they're kind of just like, yeah, we're going to lock the place down. We're going to hold out. They all die. Everyone dies, by the way. No one, like 10 people no, maybe like 24 people make it out of this mess.
All right, you scout on up ahead. I'll stay here and guard this area.
Be careful of who you speak to up there. If the public were to hear about this, it would be a media circus.
I'm going to stay here and wait for my colleagues.
Not going to be a media circus for very long, let's be fair.
Keep going till you reach the surface. Now, don't you...
I can't hold on much longer.
You can do it, man. You can do it. Your other arm. Use your other arm. Your other arm. This one. Use your right. Oh, look at. Oh, all right. I don't know. I tried. Are we in We Got Hostiles already? We got hostiles, by the way. Usually that scientist triggers that tripwire, blows up that that proximity mine, and then this fire door closes. But instead he went to these layers and turned on the turrets that are really annoying. Really? Really? There we go. Whew. Oh, it's the same menu. Oh god, imagine every cafeteria in this massive place has the same menu. I want a salad. I want a salad for lunch. No. Cola Bola, Alpine Hue, Rotted Grape. What do we got here? Ramblers. Uppercuts. Sea Salt and Herb. Bro. Naked Fries. Quevers Cheese? I can't even begin. Fried Chips. Frisch Chips? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Naked Fries. Hopsters Sisters. Pepettes. Mr. Corky? Giant Dumbles? I thought that said Grant Dumbass for a second. I'm like, why did they name the candy Grant Dumbass? Fab Titties, okay. Or Tittles, maybe? No, Tittles, not titties, Tittles. Nebula. Breakin' Wow. Break Now? Break Wow? Mm-hmm. Ugh. I love video games. Oh. SARS bar instead of a Mars bar? Oh god. Like the disease? That's what it said, oh god. As for those turrets, doesn't matter. So this is the old classic troll. The floor is wet, so you can slide.
Careful. Don't cross the beams. Watch out! Oh dear!
It's fine. It's fine, guys.
Good God. Is it safe?
No. Oh, good. The army's here, guys. We're saved. No. So this guy gets fucking shot by this soldier, but you can actually save him if you're quick.
Goodness gracious! I do believe he was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
No! I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Yeah, you got like...
I've got my little corner.
You just took like a burst of, of 9mm rounds to your stomach. You're probably going to die. So here is the half-life. It looks more like an MP5 in this, but it is still kind of an MP5 in the original. This is an MP5. And you can... Here's a nice little view model. There you go. And with an underbarrel grenade launcher. Now... Valve has never had the greatest grasp on weaponry. I'll be the first to admit that. On how firearms work. There is a underbarrel grenade launcher attachment for the MP5 in real life. It's just not used, like, ever. So I don't know why they didn't just... I don't know, it's weird. Weird choice to have this have an underbarrel grenade launcher, but... Also, I mentioned earlier that since this game has two types of reloads, it has the partial reload and the full reload. Very, very important on the MP5. So...
Will we ever make it out of here?
MP5 normal reload. So I'm going to fire a burst. I have 24 rounds left. I'm going to reload. Nice and quick. Mag out, mag in. Now, this thing operates like a real MP5, though. Or a more realistic real MP5 when you empty the magazine. You have to pull the bolt back, you have to put the magazine in, and you have to flick the bolt forward. Which, honestly, like, doubles the fucking reload time. I will try my hardest to not have that happen, because it has fucked me in this game. Don't shoot! We're with the science team! Alright, so this is where the game starts to pick up and get harder. When you actually have enemies that can shoot back.
Attention. All science personnel report topside for immediate questioning.
Don't do it, they're just gonna shoot you guys. Really? You're on fire. Well, I can't handle one guy, one nerd, one scientist, nerd, idiot, loser. Alright, these. Take me with you, I'm the one man who knows everything. Ow. I did it. I emptied the magazine. I gotta sit through the reload that lasts 10 years. Man. When you... Whoa, with full auto guns, you realize that 30 rounds does not last very long. Biological chemical alert. Did he throw that grenade? Holy shit. He was like halfway throwing a grenade. There's a guy I think like hiding behind this crate. There's a guy with a shotgun hiding there. Yeah, look. Wow. Actually a little mad. Little fucking mad he survived that. Oh, is it? Oh, here we have some more fucking amazing music coming up. Ooh. Oh, man. Crawling in a vent. I don't know. Again, interesting comparison. Fucking slaps. Interesting comparison with Halo and Marty O'Donnell. I don't know how the guy who made this soundtrack, I think his name is Joel Nielsen. I wonder if he took the same sort of approach as like Marty did for Halo, which is the music in this game, there's not a lot of it, but it's really synced up to key moments. He did a good job of like, this is like big set piece, we're gonna have a track here. And it's gonna fit for like the whole of the piece, of the set piece. He does it throughout the entirety of Black Mesa. That one is like the first one that's notable. Another one comes up in one of them comes up in Questionable Ethics, one of them comes up in Surface Tension, and then way later on in Zen, in Gonyark's Lair. There are these moments where it's just like, holy shit, you really went all out to make a track to like, for this moment. Oh, there's also one in Forget About Freeman as well. That's also pretty good too.
I've killed 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them's fought back.
Yeah, the Marines go from being like almost like robotic from the original Half-Life to being more like jackasses.
Well, so much
assholes.
Their idea of kill everyone associated with the project. Judging by your desert suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong.
Hey.
Isn't that right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the...
One complaint, and it might be just like a source engine thing, I wish there was a dialogue audio option. I'm pretty sure the dialogue kind of just falls underneath sound effects, which means it can get kind of quiet.
With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there.
What are the boxes? Boom candy. Shotgun 12 gauge shell.
System somewhere through here beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old...
So these next, like, I'm trying to remember what happens. This next level, the next few chapters, there's a chapter I don't like, then a chapter I like, and then a chapter I don't like. Blast Pit is the next one. I don't really like Blast Pit. After that, I think it's Power Up, which is pretty fun, short and sweet. And then finally, or if not finally, but after that is On a Rail.
Power 50%.
These things so much. Yeah. That's a little bit of meta knowledge there with that grenade. Ooh, look at the dust in the light. Ooh, someone really wanted to do that effect. It's weird, you can usually take the elevator. I never take the elevator. I don't know why I take this way. It's not even, like, really worth it. You get some grenades and a health kit. Oh. Emergency broadcast. New Mexico Department of Emergency Services. A disaster of unknown type occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility.
Unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. This message replaces the previous alert, which expired at 12:01 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this afternoon. A full quarantine has been issued for the Black Mesa area.
150-mile radius, holy shit.
Within a 150-mile radius of Black Mesa, New Mexico, are advised to evacuate the area immediately. Take only essential supplies and a battery-powered radio. Do not use more than one vehicle for traveling. Follow local evacuation routes, which have been marked by local authorities. If you are within the evacuation area and have no transportation, locate your nearest police department. If you begin experiencing a fever, coughing, nausea, dizziness, muscle ache, pneumonia, hair loss, or any such similar ailments, please contact your nearest disease control center immediately, as these symptoms may be related to recent events. Stay tuned to local media outlets.
That sort of shit scares the hell out of me. I have thankfully never had to, like, actually hear, like, an emergency system thing go off. I've never been in an area where that's happened. I think I would, like, piss my pants. I would pee. Because holy shit, it's just like that sound and it being actually real. Like, oh, there's, like, a super tornado or a super something. Some horrible event has happened or is about to happen. You have to leave or you have to shelter. So if you're still on that train when it crashes into this, it flings you into the green goop. Gordon, why are you going into this pipe? Gordon, what if this pipe ends in like a fucking... like a flesh shaving machine? What if that pipe ends into another pit of acid?
Power 50%. Power 65%.
What if I can get one of these guys with a grenade?
Warning. Positive chemical detected.
I like Geiger counter clicks as well. I can hop over there and grab some extra health and power, but it's not even worth it really. Geiger counter clicks are creepy too. I like them. Okay, we're at the actual blast pit now. Oh, I hate this part.
Must fire the rocket engine. Destroy the damn thing before it gets any larger.
So there's a big space tentacle monster, and you have to activate the rocket engine and blow it to fucking shit. Oh. Another horrible death. Bye. So the whole thing, and I don't think it's ever done very well. It always feels kind of like guesswork to me. Is that, yeah, this thing can hear you, and so you gotta draw it to other locations by, like, chucking explosives. But it never seems to, like, do it for very... Like, look, like, it's already attacking me again. I always just thought the best way to do that was to just run by it. So we have to get the oxygen and fuel and the generator for the engine. So let's do the oxygen. But to ask, like, what the fuck was that, like, stomach noise? It was a zombie. I hate when the head crabs live. You blast the fucking zombie, and the head crab goes, "No, I'm not dead." Ha 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 ha. Caution, open pit. Yeah, no shit. No fucking shit. Open pit, by the way. Oh, fuck. I didn't even know that could hit you. I genuinely didn't even think that could hit you. I thought there was enough clearance for you to get by that. It's getting faster. What? That felt weird. Was I just supposed to do that really quick? Could you soft lock yourself there, I wonder? That feels like if you're not out for, like, if you just wait too long, you could just soft lock yourself. Got fuel.
Power system. Please report status.
And nice little quick return back shortcut. It's like Dark Souls or a Bethesda game. I think in the original you had to just like backtrack? Question mark? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played the original Half-Life. I usually, like, if I ever get an urge to play Half-Life, I just play this now. It's like Half-Life, but with the bits that really sucked removed. Also, the last, like, third of the game isn't blatantly unfinished and terrible. Because as good as of a game as Half-Life 1 is, Zen was not finished. Zen was rushed. And Zen is not very good because of that. Oh, look, they're sleeping. Guys, look, they're sleeping. The chunks look brilliant. Yeah, the gibbing, the gibs, jibs, whatever. They're very, very chunky. That is something that is a Black Mesa exclusive. I don't think you see anything like that in any of the Half-Life games. It's very, very nice. Someone's like, some dev on this team was like, we're gonna make it so they get all chunky. Oh. Okay, there we go. Because look, as you can see, elevator falls.
Good God.
Yeah, anything else to say?
I hope no one expects me to go start up the generator.
I'll fucking do it then. Asshole. That's the first scientist I killed, by the way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gordon's been waiting for this all day. Fucking colleagues. Well, he goes like, oh, I hope no one expects me to turn on the generator. Simmons went like an hour ago and hasn't come back. For fuck's sake. And the generator is on. Why the generator has to be suspended above a pit of nuclear waste? Blah. Them's the rules. Whoa! He was on my head. Hound eye on my head. I bet some grudges got called during the Black Mesa incident. Because, like, someone took the opportunity to get rid of that employee or that coworker they fucking despised. And it was like, no one's gonna know the difference. Like, no one's gonna know. Because it's like, oh man, there was just so much happening, you know? Oh, you know. How do you tell? It's like, oh yeah, I guess there was an alien invasion, and also the military was shooting everyone. So I guess, okay, I guess that's why Bill is dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Burn, you son of a bitch. Soldier was so aggressive, that's why he had 20 gunshot wounds. Exactly. Alright, that was Blast Pit done in, like, for me, record time. Holy shit. I like how Black Mesa... Oh. Black Mesa is, like, doing, like, every science, and that allows them to have... Oh, revolver, by the way. This model is just the, it's like the Half-Life 2 model, but, like, touched up. It's clearly, like, a little higher res, higher poly. It's got, like, really nice, better reflective effects. It is a... this is a Colt Python, I believe. The Colt has like a whole line of revolvers, of big Magnum revolvers that are named after snakes, and I believe that this is the Python. And just like in both Half-Lives, it kind of acts as like almost like a pocket sniper rifle. Very, very, very high damage, very, very high accuracy. The way that Black Mesa gives it an alternate fire, quote unquote, and that is it gives it an ADS where you can actually use the iron sights, sort of giving it a little bit more of reinforcing the sort of pocket sniper rifle thing. I want to check out. Just wanted to look up Colt Python quick on my phone. Colt Python. Yeah, I might actually even say. I'm trying to read. Like, it's hard. I'm trying to see what it says on the side of the gun. Do the idle animation again. I want to see if it says what it is. I think it does say Python. I don't know if it says Colt, but it does say Python. Does it say Python? I can't. Now I think it does. Just imagining things now. It's a nice revolver. I would want one of those. I would want one of these as like big showy revolver. As you can see, Black Mesa is a very green facility. Here's our nuclear waste river. It's funny because there was that sign you see earlier where like, oh, Black Mesa supports the New Mexico Adopt a Highway like litter fund or whatever. It's like keep keep New Mexico green or keep New Mexico pretty or whatever the fuck. It's like, uh-huh. About that. Where does this go? What do you do with all this waste? How much superpowers and or cancer would I get if I jumped in that? All of them. It reminds me of like an old Family Guy episode. I know, calm down. Where it's like all the Griffins get like splashed with like radioactive waste, and they all get superpowers, and they eventually become like a menace to the town. And the mayor, Adam West, decides to do the same thing, and so he jumps into like you see there's like a scene of him like jumping into like a radioactive waste place and just like flopping around a bunch of radiation or like waste, and then like hard cuts to the doctor, and it's like, Mayor West, you have lymphoma. And he's like, oh. Killing 3 cancers no one's ever heard of. Oh, here's the trip mines. Yep, these are trip mines. I don't think I ever use these. So that's the last of the trip mines. Bye. 357 mag. Oh, you fucker, I'm reading the box. I'm reading the low-res box. 357 Magnum. Okay, I can kind of... Center fire. Can't... High velocity pistol... Loads? I don't know, maybe. Power up. So there's our friend, the Gigantite. As you can see, he's a very nice man. Very friendly aliens. So you gotta wait a second. You gotta run. That hurt a lot. You want to do that while he's distracted by the soldiers, otherwise that becomes a lot more difficult. Ideally, you got to do it without losing 80% of your health. Oh, you fuckers. Kind of hard to see because it's fucking pitch dark, but I'm 90% certain they actually fixed something from Half-Life 2 with this revolver. In Half-Life 2, Gordon just like puts 6 floating cartridges into the gun. There's no like moon clip or a speed loader or anything, and so it's just like 6 floating cartridges just get loaded into the cylinders. Where I think here there is a speed loader, I think. Also, I like how this level is kind of cool. The whole point of this level is to turn the power back on. And so for this whole first part of it, before the power's turned back on, it is pretty dark. It's a nice touch. Because I don't think the lighting is very significantly changed in the original Half-Life. I swear to God. Gotta pay the fucking... Pay the head crab tax. Please, more. More! That wasn't even me. They blew that up. So this game was in like an early access kind of stage for like years and years and years. This level has changed in a lot of ways, like a lot of little ways over the years, even to from like Zen. They changed the lighting, they changed like some of the pathing, I guess, to make it a little bit more I guess consistent, cutting out a lot of sort of empty hallways. I feel like this is so much darker than even I played a while ago, like a year ago. Like, look at, I know I don't have my flashlight on, but still, like, this is dark. I always appreciate it when games are willing to do, like significant darkness. I know some games are not really made for it. I also like that the soldiers here clearly have their NVGs on. I like real darkness in games. When appropriate. If you build the level or game around there actually being like significantly heavy darkness, I feel like it can work. You take into account that you're gonna have the player is gonna have to have some sort of light source. Holy shit. Oh, you're kidding me.
Get back, get back!
You assholes. That's it. The grenade physics in Half-Life have always been a little wonky. In this one, they're better in 2. They don't. The grenades in Half-Life 1 and Black Mesa does keep them similar. They have like a weird sort of they have like a weird sort of like weightlessness. They seem to kind of like they don't seem as like hefty as you would think a grenade, chucking a grenade would be. And it's like they kind of did the opposite in Half-Life 2, where in Half-Life 2, Gordon fucking flings them. He fucking throws them like he's a fucking baseball pitcher. He whips them. It's so much more force. I say comparing it to like Half-Life, where Half-Life's grenades clearly have like I'm thinking mostly the two main ones. I'm thinking of the plasma grenade and the frag grenade. They both have like clear characteristics. Like the plasma grenade feels like it has like a broader arc, and it has more like, it's slower to throw, it kind of hovers, it doesn't go as far, and it also of course sticks to whatever it hits. And then the frag on the other hand is much faster. I think it has like a shallower arc, and also it can its main sort of advantage, or one of its main advantages, is that you can bank it off of things. Like I'll just show you. Like look how flumpy this is. He throws it and it's like kind of just like have like a bit of a flump. I don't know. No. You fucking... Fucking hound eyes. Oh, right, we gotta go do the deal with the fucking thing downstairs. I remember. And this deal, that weird floating they used to have. Talking about Half-Life. Because it's still a little weird. It's not 100%, but it's weird. Still. There we go. It's not as bad as the first one. I wonder if how much of that was just like engine shit. Because I'm 90% the original Half-Life was on like a Quake engine. It was a modified version of the Quake engine. That's what I thought. 900 cartridges, 5.5 millimeters. No, that's right. Yeah, no, 5.5, yeah. Or 5.56. I don't know why I say 5.5. 5. 4 ball. I think like M855 is like your standard ball ammunition. And then tracer. Linked for HK-23. I'm not really sure what that means. I know the HK-23 is a gun. I'm 90% certain the HK-23 is like supposed to be America's new, like the US's new gun. I'm thinking of something else. Oh no, I am thinking of something else then. What the fuck? Oh, HK. Oh, it's like a belt-fed version of the. Oh, that's weird. It's a belt-fed version. Oh, you learn something new every day. It's like a G3 it's like a light machine gun version of the G3. What am I thinking of then? There's like a new H&K gun. I don't know enough about guns. That's how you know I'm not actually a Fed this whole time. Attention, Gordon Freeman, report to military personnel for immediate security check. I think you're pretending to throw us off. Now, you see, you know I'm not a Fed because I haven't asked for anyone to saw off saw off a barrel of a shotgun illegally. Hey, you should shorten these barrels for us. Ooh, haunted IV stand. Ooh. Spooky IV stand.
I'm never gonna make it.
Okay, so this is a part where you have to do this. You have to fucking run. Detachable pistol stocks look really cool, right? And you hit the button, and the static kills them. Oh, boom. Does anyone? Hey, questions the Fed would ask. Does anyone? Is anyone willing to convert my semi-auto gun to full auto? Does anyone know how to do that? Asking for a friend? Thanks, security guard man. Anyone got a render for a 3D printed gun?
Hey, it's Freeman, right? Hold up a sec. One of your scientist pals said they give you a message. You're supposed to take this old
Bye.
system up to some sort of satellite delivery.
Alright, this is on a rail. The original On a Rail was like a bunch of nonsense with trams, and it wasn't very good, so this has been significantly changed from how it was in the original. On a rail. This is no one's favorite chapter in the original Half-Life, and if they say it is, they're lying to you. It was like a whole bunch of different tracks that would loop in and around each other, and you'd have to shoot the fucking thing to switch the track. It was not fun. I'm stuck in a fucking traffic cone. One of the things they also added to make this chapter less annoying compared to the original is that if you got, let's say you jumped off or you got knocked off, like you see originally you would shoot shit like this to switch the tracks. If you jump off or you get knocked off, the tram will automatically stop for you. Where in the original, it would just keep fucking going until it hits something. Did they make the projectile, Lavort's projectile base? That first one should have hit me? I don't know, actually. I know, like... it's like... I don't think it's a projectile, but I think it's like a hit scan with like a delay, you know what I mean? Like, there is like a moment where they like... They have the, I don't know, the way I think it feels and the way I think it looks is they have like a moment where they're like they're like targeting, and then they're like locked in, and then they will hit that target, and if you happen to still be standing there, you will be hit because it's hit scan. So there is like a little bit more leeway to sort of dodge and juke them. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hazardous chemical detected. Vital signs are strong. Power 15%.
Oh, for you fucking little shit.
Minor lacerations detected.
The pizza is a lie. That's actually not just a Portal reference. That is, there was like a whole ARG / like super secret thing in this game, which I have never actually found. To find like a pizza, and it like you gotta find like a bunch of things, and it teleports you to a place where there's a pizza. Oh, that's another thing that was in the original, is that if you tried to walk on the tracks in the original, you'd get electrified. You'd get shocked because they were electrified, and it was annoying. Ow, I just got physics there. Alright, these ones. So you kind of done the big four: Deus Ex, Morrowind, System Shock 2, and now Half-Life. Which is your favorite? That's a good question, and it's actually annoying to answer because, God, that's hard, because these are all like really good games. It was really interesting playing not Half-Life. It was really interesting playing System Shock 2 pretty much like at the same time as God, what am I trying to say? It was interesting playing System Shock 2 the same time as playing Deus Ex. And the reason why is that I loved System Shock 2. I love it, and I loved it for years. It's still like one of my favorite games. I think I might like Deus Ex better. I think that they're different enough to maybe stand apart from each other, but there is like so much in Deus Ex that just feels like a better System Shock 2. And I was so impressed with like almost everything in Deus Ex playing that game for the first time. Now granted, I didn't really play both those games vanilla. I was playing the remaster on one end for System Shock, and I was playing with GMDX Augmented on the other. But they still just like, Deus Ex was just so much fun, and there was just so much stuff, and so many levels and things to find, and secrets and bits and things. Just like, I love that. The System Shock 2 almost felt a little quaint in comparison. So I really like Deus Ex. Morrowind was that was really fun too, giving it like a full go through for like the first time. Sorry, I'm just trying to aim my shots here. I really liked Morrowind as well. It was... I would say that Morrowind... If I had to rank these like games, I wouldn't rank Half-Life. I wouldn't put Half-Life in this. I feel like Half-Life is a different enough game that I wouldn't even rank it with the other three.
Just when I was starting to feel lonely.
I've lost my train of thought now. I liked Morrowind. I liked System Shock or Deus Ex a lot. I think Deus Ex is like one of my new favorite games of all time. That game was really, really, really good. Morrowind was really good. I had my issues with Morrowind. I think that, like, story-wise, it's not that, like, outside of, like, the main plot, I didn't really find a lot of the side quests and side optional missions very engaging. It's more of the 4 big game changes that came out in, like, a 5-year span. Oh, yeah, definitely. Then in that way, I can understand why you'd put Half-Life there. Then that makes more sense. But yeah, like, Morrowind was, like... Morrowind was really good. What I liked was... What kept me wanting to play more Morrowind, was how much more crazy can my character get? How much more insane can my can my build become? You know, and you know, it got to the point where it was just like you were like I was just insane overkill nonsense, which was cool. I don't think. I wasn't particularly interested in a lot of the story in Morrowind. The main quest was interesting. I was actually interested in, like, sort of like, oh, this is interesting. This is, like, cool how this is going and how this is changing and, like, what we're learning and about, like, the character and the world and, you know, the whole thing of, like, fulfilling the prophecy was really cool. I'll say, like, a lot of the side quests and a lot of the dungeons did feel like I was playing a bit of an MMO without any other players. I think they, I think despite all those games having flaws and also having, like, just, like, the problems of aging, of games, they were old games, some of their things are, like, a little quirky, their systems are a little weird, To be fair, the scaling for Morrowind, you kind of become unstoppable around level 30. You ended on, like, level 70, which I've never seen before unbalanced. Well, that was because I found the mud crab that had, like, you could sell anything to it for 10,000 gold. And so anytime I had, like, a pile of rare artifacts that I wasn't going to use, or rare weapons or armor, I would take it to the mud crab, and then I'd sell it for an obscene amount of gold, and then I would be able to spend it on training. You know, you have, like, I'd get to the point where I had several 100,000 gold, and I would just, okay, let's go train now. You've reached the point of, like, you've reached the point where you're high enough level in a skill where it takes, like, 1 billion years to get a skill up, so you just fucking, what's it called? You just pay for it. Oh, framey there. I was just saying, I think despite all the flaws and despite all the sometimes, like, issues of, like, them being older games, all 4 of those games are totally worth playing still. I know that there's, like, a weird sort of mentality with a lot of people, and you see it whenever, like, remakes or remasters are announced, where, like, there's all these people who are like, oh, I can't wait to play insert game here for the first time because of this remaster. And it's so strange because you could have always played these games. They were still there the whole time, you know. they were still there the whole time, and many of those games had the community support for mods and visual overhauls and like making things run better on modern systems and run at high resolutions, run at you know, high frame rates, run at you know, like overhauls for you know, textures and models and everything. Like, you didn't need to wait for that. You can, those games are still there. You know. I think one of these guys just blew themselves up. Eh. Oh, oh my god, the frame rate. Oh, I can't look there. Holy shit, what did I just do? Oh, it was like those zombies were alive still when they got dropped, and that the game did not know what to do with them, and it was just lagging. Dropped to like 18 frames there. Holy shit.
Attention, all personnel. Launch control train activated.
I feel like there's a lot of people who won't play older games because of their graphics being bad, quote unquote, or old. And it's like, oh, but you played with like mods, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not like I wanted to see what like people have because I like mods. I've liked modding things for years and seeing games like modding games and stuff like that for years, and it's one of those things where, like, if those mods didn't exist, I would still want to play Deus Ex or, you know, Morrowind. Anyway, you saw it a lot like a couple months ago with the Oblivion remaster. Like, people going like, oh, I can't wait to play Oblivion for the first time. And I'm like, well, what was stopping you before? You know? Oblivion's been on Steam for like 20 years. You know, you could buy it probably several times for pennies. What stopped you? Yeah, it's probably on sale for 12 of those years. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I bet if I look at what the like there's like this there's a place, a website where you can find like what the lowest price was for a game on Steam. I would not be surprised if it's like maybe under $10. I would not be surprised if that was an amount. Oh no, they destroyed my train. Bought it for $5 years ago? Yeah, exactly. Bet that shit goes on sale. That shit probably goes on sale every single, like, big Steam sale. That probably goes on sale every big Steam sale. That probably goes on sale whenever there's QuakeCon. Or like Bethesda Fest or whatever the fuck. I think a lot of people, it is just like, oh, the game has old, ugly graphics. And I'm like, it's like they weren't like... You do realize that, like, games just like, those games are old. That's what they looked like a lot of the time. You know, or a lot of it too might be like flavor of the month excitement. People wanting to be like, oh, it's the new hotness. I got to be part of the new hotness of whatever's the flavor of the month game.
So, who is this guy? Freeman.
Well, the graphics may be weird. I'll take aesthetic design over some of the crap we get now. You want to talk? Speaking about the Oblivion remake in particular, I think the Oblivion remake looks awful.
Sabotage, maybe.
It has like all of like the things that you fucking hate to see, where it's just like everything's all washed out, and just like the colors are all muted and gross. There's just like these awful effects, just like in your face in terms of like particle effects and post-processing effects. A lot of like the design is awful, and it's like, again, the idea of like carrying over the art style again, and that's one thing. Talking about like mods and like player-made mods for like visual overhauls. Oftentimes these visual overhauls do a better job of keeping, done by like modders, do a better job of keeping the feeling of the game than stuff like an official remake does, or an official like re-release does. I think of I'm thinking of a couple in particular. So like Deus Ex really kept that in line. A lot of the mods I've seen from Morrowind did that. And it's funny because sometimes that's not the case. For System Shock 2, there was a very infamous mod that replaces the models of all the NPCs in the game, all the enemies in the game, I think, particularly. And it's controversial because it takes significant artistic liberties with certain enemy designs. And it's usually not recommended by people. Where, you know, stuff like Deus Ex, like all these mods and stuff looked fucking great. Watching someone playing it, seeing the gates was horrible. Everything was pitch black and orange. What was I gonna say? Like recently playing Halo, the Halo 1 remaster, I think looks atrocious. And I actually got a comment on one of the videos saying that people were like, "Oh yeah, that's like a general thing, that people in like people of like Halo players were like, the one remaster looks bad for Halo." And yeah, it does. And I think it goes to show, I played all of Halo 1 Anniversary on the original graphics. I played Halo 2 Anniversary with the new graphics because they're so much better in terms of like being like, this is an update to the existing art style. I don't remember this track playing. Oh my god, what is this? Holy shit. That was fucking cool. I think it's an interesting choice in Black Mesa here to have the Marines be not like, they're more human, where in Half-Life, the original Half-Life 1, the Marines are almost like robots because of the way they talk, and that the fact that they're always like wearing like the full face gas mask, where like some of these guys, like you just see their face and they just sound like normal dudes. Alright, we're launching a missile.
Satellite launch system activated. 20 seconds remaining. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Experimental satellite launch.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Cool. Guess the scientists wanted me to do that for whatever reason. The bad chapters are coming up. The next, like, chapter and a half. Next, like, 2 chapters are... They suck. There's no other way to say it. They're not fun. I was like MP5 in games, even if they're the inferior weapon. I always pick them. I like MP5s too. It's a nice gun. It's a cool gun. It's iconic looking.
Power level is 100%.
I like how... I remember there's that guy who does those videos about guns in games. Ahoy, he did a video years ago about the MP5, and his thing was that like the MP5 is like the gun of like the good guys. It's like it's the you know in the hands of like the counter-terrorist forces and stuff like that, and it's like the little effective submachine gun. It's interesting because it's like in Half-Life here, it's like it's your workhorse assault rifle, the MP5 here. Oh, Apprehension. Here we go. Have to get off. I can't get off. It won't let me get off now. Usually you're allowed to jump off of this thing. I don't know how I managed to get here.